Hi, I'm Rolene Strauss, Director at RevitaHealth.
Hi, I'm Ledivia Strauss. I'm also a Director at RevitaHealth, and I'm also the medical practitioner working at RevitaHealth.
Dr. Ledivia, tell us a little bit about RevitaHealth. I know a lot of people on the estate, especially on Val de Vie estate, don't really know what RevitaHealth is.
RevitaHealth is a health-orientated organization. We are situated on Val de Vie estate in the Polo village offices, and we offer functional and integrative medical services, and there's also a dietitian and aesthetic therapist on the premises.
So you might be asking us, what is functional and holistic medicine? We all hear about it, but what exactly is it?
Well, in essence, it is medicine. I'm a medical practitioner that got my medical degree in BCHB at the University of Stellenbosch. And I'm practicing functional medicine, which is a field of medicine where we look at the person and their situation and their illness as a whole. So we're not only focusing on certain symptoms or giving a label to a disease. We try to look at the whole picture, and we use scientific evidence, real medical tests, and certain special investigations to help work out a lifestyle plan and a treatment plan for patients.
Okay. So we all know that health is of utmost importance, especially in the uncertain times we are living at the moment. So what do you suggest we should focus on when it comes to our health?
Well, I'm quite passionate about a couple of areas, and through my years of clinical practice and research and seeing patients, I came up with the conclusion that there's 7 pillars or 7 cornerstones that we all need to have in our life to be healthy. And if I can name them, it's eat, sleep, move, connect, detect, relax, and supplements. And I will quickly give you maybe
Yes, please.
just one sentence on what I mean with that.
Okay.
Eat, that's a huge field of interest of mine.
I think something most of us struggle with.
That's something we might do another video on in future.
Yeah.
But with eating, I always tell my patients, and you know me by now, that I say food is medicine. Food really is information to ourselves. Because by what we eat and what we put into our mouth, we nourish our bodies, and we can heal them or we can hurt them. It's our decision. With sleeping, sleep is very, very important, because when we sleep, that's when our bodies get time to recuperate, and specifically for our brains to detoxify everything that's happened. And it's very important, especially in stressful and uncertain times, to still focus on healthy sleeping, to get your 7 to 9 hours every evening. And yeah, there's a lot to say about sleep, but very important to remember, especially when you're in uncertain times or different times than you're used to. Try to stick to a routine. Still go to bed.
Almost like a baby.
Exactly.
If a baby sticks to routine, everything works.
Exactly. Go to bed at the same time. Try to wake up at the same time. Don't just lie in and take naps all day long. Then you will struggle with your sleep. And then move. Movement is extremely important. It's really been proven that any kind of exercise boosts your immune system and just helps with your emotional and your physical health in every way. Then, what do we mean by connect? We need to connect to other people. Even if it's not physical connection, nowadays it's actually so easy and exciting to discover new ways to be connected with other people. And detect, by detect I mean we need to detect what's the triggers in our life for an illness or for an emotional uncertainty. And also to detect certain toxins that we have in our life that we can get rid of. The last 2 is relax. There's different ways we can relax, and we'll talk more about this just now. And then supplement, that's also a very huge area, but what I can just tell the people maybe, it's very important to remember that we shouldn't over-supplement. Just because you hear in the news now, I should take vitamin C, vitamin D. We are taking mega dosages and we are completely over-supplementing. And then we are bypassing our body's own and natural ability to heal. So yes, it's very important to take supplements, but that's where we as functional practitioners come in. We can really help you and guide you on what your body needs specifically, and to not overdose yourself on vitamins.
That's very, very true. Okay, thank you very much for that. You've mentioned something about relaxing.
Yes, and I don't know if you guys know, but Rolene is busy doing her master's in professional life coaching, which is a very, very interesting field. And I would like for you to maybe talk a little bit more on the mental and the emotional aspect, especially with what people might be going through in uncertain times, and maybe you can give us some pointers on what we need to do.
As humans, we all consist not only out of our bodies, but also out of our minds, our spirits, our souls. So it's so important to look at the mental side of things as well. And you always mention that it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it.
Exactly.
And in a way, our reaction is mostly based off our behavior. So what drives our behavior? Most of the time, it's our emotions. And every emotion is preceded by a thought. So the core of eventually being able to control your behavior is by controlling your thoughts. And the number one step, or the first step to be able to control your thoughts and your emotions and thus your behavior, is to first of all be aware of your emotions, be aware of your thoughts. So how do you become aware of your thoughts? We all know about the word reflection, but today I'm going to ask you and teach you a way to reflect even further, to really, really be able to distinguish what am I feeling, what am I thinking, how does that impact me, but even go further and make sure that you learn from your own thoughts and your behaviors. So if you feel like you've gone through a really tough day or a really tough time, I encourage you to reflect in the following way. So number one, ask yourself 4 questions. 4 why questions, 4 W's. So first one is what. So what happened today? Second one is so what? Why was it important? Why was it significant for me? The third question is now what? So what am I going to do with this? Yes, this happened and it influenced me in this way, but what am I going to do about it? And the fourth one is why not? So distinguish why you might probably not be able to overcome this, and then work on that as well. So have your journal, do some in-depth reflection to be able to know what you're thinking and how that influences you in a time like this.
Thank you very much. That's very helpful, especially now that we might have a little bit more time on our hands, having to stay at home for a while. I definitely used this time to reevaluate a lot of things happening in my life, and I'm going to decide on what is it that I can leave behind and what do I want to take forward. So thank you very much for that.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us. This is our first video on the Val de Vie YouTube channel. And as RevitaHealth, we're excited to share even more tips and tricks and health focuses with you. So thank you for joining us, and we would love to know what you would like to hear from us next time. Like Dr. Ledivia mentioned, we have our dietitian with us, so if you would like to know something with regards to food and healthy eating, please feel free to mention that. If it's something with regards to the mental health side, let us know by commenting in the comment section below, and we look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Thank you.
Thank you to you. Bye-bye.